All right. Well, hey, everybody. Cleta Colson-Eyre here. Cleta the Cheetah. Who's Cleta Colson-Eyre? Cleta the Cheetah. July 29th, 2024. And y'all, this is the week we go to seminar in Dallas. I mean, you work, and then this is what we go for, like the big deal in Dallas. So we're so excited. Some of them have already gone. I've tried to look at my friends' pictures and yet not look. It's kind of like I want to know, but I do also want to be surprised myself. So this one director texts me and she goes, "Hey, here's all the scoop from seminar." And before I could go, la, 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 she already told me a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, I just wish I want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But anyway, we're going to give y'all all the scoop next week. Okay. I was telling the girls right before we got on the Boss Babe call, next week will be on Tuesday night instead of Monday night because we'll be coming home from Dallas. So if you're a regular YouTuber, don't look for us on Monday, look for us on Tuesday. Okay. So tonight I have a lot of new consultants in our group, and I was thinking what would be pertinent for right now. And I was digging around and I've got two things I want to share with you, and it is about booking, believe it or not. Okay. So I am going to share my screen with you because I was looking up something, and let me get the right one up here. And well, did I move it? Just a moment. There it is. Okay, good. Okay. I'm going to share my screen so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all know that InTouch has got so much on it, right? I mean, there's so much stuff that you can see. Can y'all see my InTouch right here? Everybody can see it? Okay. So when you're looking for booking, the one great place to go that's going to really help you find almost really everything you need to know, like what is a good hostess plan, what is a good anything really. You're going to go to InTouch, you log in, and then you're going to click under education. And right there under education, what does that say? Booking. So we're just going to click on booking, you guys. And you can also search right here at the search engine, and you can search for booking. But when you look right here, you can scroll down and it talks about some reasons to book and all this kind of stuff. And it talks about finding hostesses. And what I have been noticing is that a lot of people get started in Mary Kay and they do their debut party, okay? But then they don't do, like, every party is a party that they got the people together themselves, not that a hostess got people together. Does that make sense? Like, it's like the hostess plan has, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of y'all are having parties that people have booked. But if you're not, this is the best way and the easiest way to get bookings is have someone help you like a hostess. And it's got to be something in it for her to do it. Then you meet people that she knows. She's the one inviting them, and she is the one that's going to get some free product, and you're going to get the customers. Does that make sense? So on this under booking, if you scroll up, it shows some of the different party plans. Like you may say, I don't even know what a hostess gets if they were to do a party for me. Okay. So this is one of the ones that I'll be honest with you, when I joined in 1985, this is the one that I did every single solitary time. Okay. And it has where they can get up to 20% of free products. And it's based on the sales and the bookings. Okay. So for example, if you sell $500 at a party and no one books another party, you got no bookings at the party, then the girl gets 10% of the party in free product. So she'd get $50 in free product. But if one of her friends does a booking for a party, she gets $75 in free product because she gets 15%. And if two or more book a party from the party, she gets 20%. So let me ask you something. If you were a hostess and your people just bought $500 and you could either get a $50 of free product or $100, would you not, as the hostess, tell your mama and your sister they got to book a party? Like, I've seen it a million times. I've seen the hostess go, "You're going to book a party. I'll go and we'll get Susie and Sherry who couldn't come. They'll go. And you can book one too." Your hostess will help you get the two bookings. It's crazy because they want the free product, and you're going to tell her in advance that if she gets to maximize her free product, she is going to want to get 2 of her people to book a party. And you can tell them it can be online or in person, whichever one. And you can be doing this online or in person, either one. But this is the way Mary Kay Ash at the very beginning, this is the party plan. Okay. Now there's lots of them out there. This isn't the only one, but if you just can't remember how to do it, this is an easy one and it works really great. Okay. What are some other ones? This one is called the $40 gift of beauty, but we usually just call it 75 for 35. Okay. And this is when the hostess gets $75 worth of products for only $35. She gets $40 of free product. Okay. And all she has to do is have a party for you and have 3 people there plus her. No matter what the sales are, that's her gift. What does that cost you? It doesn't cost you $20. You would think it would, right? But look right here. It says when they order $75 product, the wholesale cost of $75 is $37.50, right? And so they're going to pay you $35 for it. Your cost for that, your out-of-pocket cost is $2.50. So that's an easy one. If you have someone that says, I'll do a party, but I don't know if they're going to buy anything, you would say, well, I'll tell you what, I have one party plan that's really better. If they buy, you're going to get a lot more free product. But if you're worried about that, we can do one where you still get $40 free because you can get $75 of product for only $35 just for being a hostess and inviting the people. Okay. So that is an option. And then there's others that says exclusive offers. You can add a couple of free gifts. It says we suggest offering your hostess products from your excess inventory or adding a couple of low cost products for her to order for free, and you can incentivize her in different ways. Sometimes I start the party out and say, let's say Jody was my hostess. I would say, Jody, thank you so much for being my hostess. Just for getting these girls together, I want to give you this. And I might give her a free satin hand set or a hand cream or a empty compact. And she can fill up that little perfect palette. Say, I'm going to give you your palette free so that you can fill it up with all your colors tonight. Okay. So you can kind of come up with some different things like that. Another one is a charitable donation. This is where you reward your hostess with special gifts of her choosing and let her know that you'll be giving back by donating a portion of your party sales to the charity of her choice. And so what that would be is like maybe you would say that I'm going to give 10% of my profits to your charity of your choice. And she says, oh, I love the Boys and Girls Club, or I love United Way, or I like the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation. And that is just something where if, that may be near and dear to her. So I thought that was a good idea. Right here, it talks about a free color consultation. It says create a customized color look for your hostess or help her update her image by using the Mary Kay Looks collection, which is on your marykay.com website. There's different looks collections. And she can also virtually try it on using the Mirror Me app. And so when I have a hostess that has been to a party before, sometimes I go early and we do all the color on her in advance. Like we go ahead and do her skincare and color. And at the party, she's actually already done. And she's going to actually help me at the party by rinsing out the washcloths, doing anything I need her to do. And I'm going to say, oh, and I met with Jody earlier and we did a whole color look on her. And if you decide to book a party, of course, I'll come early and do that on you before we do everybody else, because tonight we're going to do skincare and we're going to do CC cream, cheeks and lips. But when you have your party with us, we'll have a whole color class for you. Does that make sense? So it's like a reward that she gets to do color. It says tip, have your hostess download and receive recommendations with the Skin Analyzer app, which we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. That Skin Analyzer app is a great way for her to scan her face, and then you can find out what Mary Kay recommends for her, and then you establish a sales goal for her that helps her earn that product free. For example, if it was $100 of product, you could say, look, we want to sell $500 and get 2 bookings so that you can get this $100 of stuff for free. How does that sound? That's motivating for that girl, right? She's going to be more apt to invite people that would buy something and then also talk to her buddies about doing a party for you as well. And then below that is the big Shop My Party. And if y'all know, we have talked about how to do a Shop My Party link. And so everybody that can't come to the party, or even the ones that are at the party, you can share the link with them and all the sales go toward the party. So let's say you had an in-person party, but this girl really wanted to get $100 of free product. So you could say, I would say, Jody, listen, we sold $350, which is awesome. So right now you have 2 bookings. So that's $75 of free product. However, I know we can get up to that 100. I'm going to give you this link that we've been using. Just text it out to everybody who kind of showed interest in coming to your party but couldn't come, and tell them if they order from that link, that counts towards your party. And we'll just leave this party open until like Friday. And then she could text that out to some of her friends, her cousins, co-workers, and then they may place an order and it counts toward her party. Okay. And so how you do that, you just would go, this is my InTouch. I would just click on create a party. I'm just going to show y'all just in case y'all hadn't done this in a while. And then you're going to see this. It's going to say get started. And then I'm going to put here, Jody, look, I'm going to use you tonight. I'm going to put Jody's name right here. Jody Cooper's party. All right. See if I can spell. And then I'm going to put an email here. I actually don't want to put all this in here because then she'll start getting stuff. But I'll just show you that you would just put it. You know what? I'll do my own email. This is one of my many emails. Here's a little tip for y'all. If you get a lot of junk mail, get you another email, Yahoo or something, and just anything you sign up as far as like on one of these websites like Dillard's, Macy's, whatever, you always put that other email. And then all your junk mail will go to that email instead of like the one you use for Mary Kay. So your stuff doesn't get buried and you don't even see that you got a website order because you got 200 other emails that are like you don't even care about. That was a little free advice for you. Okay. And then you have a phone number. So I'm just going to put, what am I going to put? I'm just going to put mine because I can just delete all this. Okay. And then the party date and time. So I'm going to put I'm going to put the party date as the 31st. I don't think we needed it. You put the time right here too. So let's say I'm going to do it at 7, definitely not a.m., 7 p.m. Okay. So I've got my time. And then the end date, I'm going to go ahead and put this, since the party is on the 31st, I'm going to go ahead and end it on that next week, on the a week from then, which would be the 8th. Okay. And so I'm going to end it on the 8th. And then I'm going to hit create. So then what happens in your InTouch, you're going to see this. It's going to be whatever you called it. And let's say you're doing your own party, you don't have a hostess, you can put your whatever name you want to put there. Put debut party, put pink party, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And then I'm going to click right here. It says link. When you click on it, it just copied the link. So now I have the link. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my notes, which you can't see me, and I'm going to paste that link, or maybe just text it to myself so I have the link. Then I can send that link. I can put it on Facebook. I can put it on anywhere, and it will take people straight to that party link to order. Okay, and I'm going to show you that in a second. There's also this that says QR code. Well, then you can take a picture of this QR code and you can actually text that out, and people like put it on the group and say, scan this QR code to order from this link. And I know this QR code, some people are like, I don't know about QR codes, but believe it or not, I've been out of town a lot lately, and at the restaurants, they don't give you menus. Guess what they give you? A QR code that's like laminated on the table, and they say, scan your menu into your phone. And that's how they do it. So people do know what QR codes, in case you're like, I have no idea, but it's okay. You can always do the link. So let me show you something on the link. Okay. So if I'm going to open this back up, and I'm just going to put the link. I should have just done this anyway. Okay. So I'm just going to put that link. That's the link that I copied, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes up. So look at here. This says Jody Cooper's party, and then it has your name. It's going to be my website, right? Make sure you have a website set up. You can't do it if you don't. And then anything that's ordered, when I get an order from this, it's going to show up under Jody Cooper's party. when I look under my orders. It's going to show it right there that was the party. So you guys, also all the guests can hit sign in, and they can actually register on here and put their name, address, and phone number so that you have these customers in your My Customers app. All right. So I just want to show y'all how easy that was to set up. I mean, in case you just haven't done it in a while, it sounds complicated, but did y'all see how easy that is? That's pretty easy. You could do a party with that Shop My Party link every week for yourself. Maybe you're calling it, maybe you have a party every week and you go, I myself am going to be my own hostess till I get this thing rolling, And so I'm going to have like my first week party, second week party, third week party, and I'm going to keep my sales from this party. That's what I'm going to send out all week. And I'm going to challenge myself to beat my own sales every week. But having a hostess do it is helpful because they're going to send it out to all their friends. You got your friends, but let's say you've been in like me 30 something years. Don't you think most of my friends know I sell Mary Kay by now? I mean, they should, right? But there's still some that don't buy from me. So it's not like I can't get a hold of them. But on this, I might have Jody is my friend, and she has 500 friends that I don't know. So I can think how many more people, if I had 10 parties going at one time and they all had a Shop My Party link, and if only 10 people registered from every party, that's 100 new customers that I would have just from 10 hostesses. Instead of me having to find 100 people, I'm going to find 10. Isn't that awesome? So really think about that. Okay, this is the last thing I want to share. And I'm going to post this scripts in the Cheetah Nation Facebook group. So if you're watching this and you need these scripts, just go to Facebook and look up Cheetah Nation. It's my units. It's not just my unit. It's my adoptees. It's my friends. Okay. So that's where I'm going to put this so that you can have it. And this is from, I found this from something I had from 2 years ago. And it was really the, what to say, like when you're texting hostesses for like a Facebook party, but you could use this for an in-person party too. Okay. And it's kudos to, there was 3 directors that kind of put this together. Carrie Johnson, Jordan Dyer, and Rebecca Matzuk something. Anyway, sorry, Rebecca. But anyway, I want to give some credit where credit is due. So it's talking about coaching your hostess. And it says there's seriously, most of your money is going to be made in 2 places. One of them is coaching your hostess. So she sees your vision, believes you're the expert, sees her own vision of success. She'll invite enough people and invite them the right way. She'll interact on your posts. She's going to, and interact on the guest comments. And she believes that you have her back the whole time. And the second is closing all the guests appropriately, individually, privately through video calls best, phone calls second, or text. Okay. Especially if it's an online party. You can't say, let me know if you want to buy something. You have to message everybody separately. You have to. And say, hey, I got a couple questions I just need to ask you, and I'm going to tell you these questions too. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you there are 7 little scripts. And like I say, you really don't have to, write these down, but you can just listen and I will post them for you. Okay. So the first one is, and what she does is, I don't know if any of you know, I'm sure some of you do, but it's called text replacements in your phone, where you can type in like a word and it'll just boom, put that text in. If you don't know how to do that, look it up, do YouTube. It's called text replacement. Okay. And it's just where, like, if you're texting something over and over and over again, you don't have to keep texting it. Also, you can put it in like boards. We talk about boards a lot. You could put it in boards. That would be probably that might even be the easiest way. Or you could even just put it, if you're, you're like, that confuses me too. You could just put it in notes on your phone. And then I don't know what the Android is for notes, but ours is just notes on. I always look at Maureen for the normal people who have iPhones. But anyway, I'm kidding. I love. But anyway, you could just copy it in there so you'll have it. So here's the first one. This is the first. It's called I'm saying Hostess 1. All right. Hey, friend, but you would put the name. Don't put hey, friend. You could put friend, but I would say, hey, Jody. Hey, Jody, I'm so excited you decided to host. Hosting a party is a fun and simple way to earn free. I want your party to be super successful so that you can maximize your hostess rewards. It says my internet's unstable. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so you can maximize your hostess rewards. I've compiled some helpful information and tips so you can kill it. I don't like that verbiage really, but kill it in your party and hopefully walk away with lots of new Mary Kay. Check it out. I understand it. I'm not like ragging on that kill it, but you know how like people say, I love you to death. Like, and then people say, don't say that. Say, I love you to life. Anyway, I'm sure y'all can come up with something that. Gina, you can help me on that. Anyway, okay, so that's the first one. This is someone who said, yes, I'll do it for you. Okay, and so nothing like don't send 10 texts in a row if she hasn't said nothing. Hopefully she'll say something back. And she don't, then in a little bit, you're gonna text. This is the second text. It says, party be held. We will run your party through Facebook and a party group. I will create a group for you where you will add your attendees on the day before the party starts. Here on Messenger, this will be our own little space to talk about things Mary Kay and party hardy. Okay. And so this is if you were doing a Facebook group. You could also change this to be at your house or Zoom. Do y'all see you can make your own? All right. And then the third one, it says invitations. There are a number of ways to go about inviting people to your Mary Kay online party. Some ways work personal message invite, and others don't. On Facebook will invite click button. One way that's proven to be very effective is getting personal with your invitees. What does this look like? Let's start by looking at your Facebook friends on Messenger. You can scroll down and find 50 to 60 people who you feel would benefit from our products. As you make the list, keep in mind our products are truly for everyone. When you make your list, send each of them a personal messenger. This is like a Facebook Messenger, asking them if they want an invitation. About half of those people you reach out to will say yes. Then from there, about half of those will actually participate and purchase. For those who don't respond back, no worries, that's totally normal. This may seem like a lot of work up front, but trust me, getting personal works so much better than just shooting out a mass invite or just posting it on social media. How many of y'all that are watching this, can you agree with that? Like I could sit here and I have a Facebook group with like 400 people in it. And if I said, hey, and post I'd like to invite you all to so-and-so and did nothing else, I may not have anybody or 3 people out of 400. But if I was to take the time to pick out some people and personally message them, I would have more people that would show up. It's just, you got to look at yourself. Do y'all ever get invites to join stuff? I almost never join them. But if they actually take the time to ask me if I'd like an invite, and then I might would do it because I don't know. I just think it's more personal. Okay. All right. The next one says, here's an example of a personal invite. And then you say that actually on that one. And then it says, hi, and a blank line. So, hi, Susie. I'm having an online Mary Kay party on Facebook on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. It only takes about an hour. Mary Kay's not your grandmother's makeup anymore. We have amazing skincare and color cosmetics. I have fallen in love, and I think you will too. There will also be a giveaway at the end of the party just for participating. Would you like an invite to check out these great products? Looking forward to hearing from you, and I hope you're doing well. So this is what the hostess sends to her friends. Not you. The hostess is sending this. Now, you're having your own party. You can send it too, of course. Then if they respond, text message to the hostesses, if they respond message with a yes or a maybe, go ahead and add them to your list of people that you want an invitation. You'll receive an invite image and a link from me in about 2 days before your event that you'll send to everyone on your hostess, that you're going to send her a little pic collage with, a little invite and the link to get on the group, okay, to the list. I mean, you're going to send it to get them on the party group, all right? why would you do this? I'm going to tell you why why you would do it like only a couple of days beforehand. Doing it this way is only because sometimes, let's say the party's in 2 weeks, they forget about it. They forget about getting on there. They're like, oh yeah, well, I kind of remember you said something that a few weeks ago. So it's just a matter of like, you invite them and tell them when it is, but then you don't send the link until right, so that they won't forget about it. Okay. Then it says, in order to maximize your earning potential, don't forget to send your party link. Okay, that's the link, by the way, the party link. And the image, it'd be to get to the group. All right. I'm trying to do this in advance, but it says, in order to maximize your earnings, don't forget to send your party link to those who are interested but can't participate in the event, as well as those who aren't on social media, so they can still shop for products. Any orders placed through that link will go toward your Hostess rewards. So that link is the Shop My Party link. All right. Okay. And sending the invite, you're going to send the picture, but you'll also send an invitation to join the Facebook private group. Right? Okay. The number 6 is this that she sends. She says, here are a few more tips you can do during your party to just reward potential. Be visible to your guests. You were the one that personally invited them. So although I do a lot of the work during the party, your guests will participate more if you are interacting with them throughout. Second is go live. This is the hostess. That hostess, you're asking her to go live. Thank everyone for coming. Tell them why you decided to host a Mary Kay party and talk about some of your favorite products. Then the third one says engage on every post I make. Love, comment, and even tag guests who you think may love a featured product. As we both respond to guest comments, the post will appear more in their guest feed rather than be blocked due to inactivity. Example, I have an @ Lacey, I love the skincare, or @ Tina, this is the mask I was thinking of. What's your thoughts? So where the hostess, whatever you post, you're posting pictures of different products, the hostess is going to be commenting and tagging her friends. All right. And then the last text on here says, let's do this thing. I'm so excited to party with you. Let's work together to get you the most hostess rewards possible. Let me know as soon as you have the party guest list, and I will create the invite and send it your way, and I'll talk to you soon. So this was just some ideas that I thought were really good as far as just some hostess interaction, instead of just booking the party, showing up on the day, and wondering why nobody showed up. It's happened to me. Has it ever happened to you? The hostess coaching. It's the hostess coaching. If you're your own hostess, then all that stuff that I just said, you're going to have to send it out. All right. So like, let's say it's a debut party, or maybe not a debut, you've been in a while. It's just a party you're going to do, and you're going to be the hostess. And then you're going to try to book from that, just like we talked before. Okay. Okay. So the last thing I want to mention is just real simple, and it's the closing questions. And this is so, in fact, I will put this on the screen because I've used it 100 times of what to say as far as to close your party. Okay. So if it's in person, or even if it's not, so I start out with a positive question. Did you have fun tonight? Okay. If they say no, it's a problem. Okay. So if they did not have fun at all, then you may want to revisit, what you did. All right. Number 2 is if they actually tried the products, you would say, how does your face feel? How'd your face feel? And then you can get some interaction like that. Then number 3, do you have any questions about anything that we used today? Okay. Number 4, if money were no object, which of the sets that I presented would you like to take home tonight? And because I always close with some kind of a set sheet. I'm sure y'all do too. But if you don't have one, you could even be like, if you're like, I don't even know, you could just do your sets would be the miracle set, the ultimate miracle set, the repair set, the ultimate repair set. Which one of those you want to take home? All right. And then she might say the ultimate miracle set. Okay. And you say, great. Well, what does your budget allow? And then whatever they say, you go, great. Great. After they order, after that, you ask, after they order, ask, is there anything else you'd like to add? Because a lot of times, let's say they go, I want to get the Ultimate Miracle Set. And then I say, is there anything else you'd like to add? Then I usually say, if they go, well, I'll say, I noticed that you really like that primer and the CC cream. Would you like to add that? Yes, I would. What about that mascara and that liner that you use? Well, the probably use liner or that lip gloss. Anything else, and then say, oh, one more thing, say, I'm not really trying to, pack your order, but I know you were raving about that satin lips and you mentioned that. And then you just, until they're done. Okay. Okay. And then you get their payment method, how they're going to pay. And then you would say, tell me, Jennifer, would you be interested in being one of my hostesses this month to win free products? Just like Susie Q did, just like Jody did, right? Finally, you say, finally, thank you so much for attending tonight. I think you'd be great doing what I do. Have you ever thought about doing something for extra money? Okay. And then you go from there. And maybe if she says, yes, I have thought about it, then you can set up a time or even right there, talk to her a little bit about selling Mary Kay or getting an appointment to share some of the business opportunity. That was a lot. That's a lot of talking, 38 minutes of talking about booking. It's really not that hard, but I wanted you to at least see where to go on InTouch to find it, where to get the Shop My Party link, and give you some ideas of some scripts, because you may just think, I don't know what to say. And you can take those scripts and make them your own, but you get the idea of the interaction between yourself and the hostess. Okay. So yes, Connie booked till no 3 times. I like that. And so that is the truth, because I said no at least 3 times before I booked. Probably 10.
Well, I think it was a David Cooper thing where he would
Yeah.
say, as you were closing them, he would say, well, would you like that mascara? And if they would say,
yeah.
Until they said no 3 times, just keep referring back to the things that they, that they tried.
Yeah, that's right. If you ever have someone helping you in a store and you're buying stuff, they say, hey, do you need a pair of so-and-so to go with that dress? Do you need this? What about some earrings? Do you have a strapless bra for that seminar dress? If they're good salespeople, they would. You're like, as a matter of fact, I don't, so let's go and tack another $50 on there. But anyway, I hope that helps y'all a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the Boss Babe call.